everyone and salam sejahtera for those who are watching this video. Our group are here to present our group project 1 SPSS analysis. My name is Densuki with matrix number BB22110437. To complete this group project, we created a Google form to collect empty respondents' data. We prepared a variable view to insert the data into SPSS to run descriptive statistics for demographic profile path to get the frequencies table. After we insert all the data into SPSS, first click Analyze and click Descriptive Statistic. After that, click Frequencies to get the table. So, in file 1 provided by our Dr. Mazlan, the questions that are related to demographics profile are: what is your current position in this company? How long has this company been in operations? What is the legal structures of this business? And what is the scale of this company in terms of number of employees and branches, if any? And then step 4, you need to select the related demographics profile here and insert. The variables will show in the right box. Then click OK to run. So here's the output of the first demographic question, A1. The analysis of the respondents' current positions in the respective companies revealed a strong presence of individuals in leadership roles. Out of 80 total respondents, there are 48 provided valid answers to this question. Among these, the most frequently reported position was Managing Director, with 22 participants representing 45.8% of valid answers. This was followed by Manager, 41.7%, representing 20 respondents, and the Owner, accounting for 12.5% of 6 respondents. The data mode where the Managing Director indicates that this is the most common role among the participants. And I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hello, my name is R. Dominic. My metric number is BB221611073. Now, I want to explain for the analysis of respondent current position. Out of 80 respondents, which is 48 answered the question about their position. The most common role was Managing Director, which is 45.8%, followed by Manager, which is 41.7%, and Owner, 12.5%. This suggests that the majority of participants hold senior or leadership roles, indicating strong decision-making authority and involvement in daily operation and strategic planning. The small proportion of owner may reflect more formal business structure, where ownership and management are separate. Notably, 40% of responses were missing, possibly due to the reluctance in disclosing position titles. Overall, this distribution ensured that the insights gathered are informed by individuals with managerial and executive experience, which add credibility to the study findings.
About the data we collected regarding how long company has been in operation. First, looking at our result, we had 80 responders participate in this study. However, we really asked the question, how long has this company been operation? Only 50 of those 80 responders provide a complete answer. This means that 62.5% of our participants give us an answer to the specific question. Unfortunately, the remaining 30 respondents, which is 37.5% of the total, did not answer this question. This is what we call missed data in our system. So it's important to understand that a significant part of our participants did not provide information for this specification question. We need to remember this when we analyze and discuss the result for company operation years.
Alright, next I will explain about the finding related to the number of the year the companies have been in operation. Among the 50 respondents who answered this question, the majority of the companies, which is 37 companies or 74%, have been in operating for 4 to 6 years. This indicates that most businesses are currently in a stable growth phase. The smaller groups were companies operating for less than 12 months and those operating for more than 10 years, each represented only two companies, which is 4%. These two categories share the same percentage, showing a balance between newly established and long-standing business. Additionally, six companies, which is 12%, have been operating for 1 to 3 years, while three companies have been in operating for 7 to 10 years. Overall, the data suggests the most companies involved in this study are in their mid operation phase, with a relatively few businesses in an early or mature stage.
For question 3, I use SPSS to run frequency analysis. For step 1, in variable view, I set up the variable as A3, which referred to section A, question 3. And then I set up the type as numeric. For the label, I type the full question, which is what is the legal structure of this business. And then I select the measure as ordinal because legal structure has a rank category. Then I define the value, which are for number 1 is sole proprietor, number 2 family partnership, number 3 partnership other than family, number 4 family company, and number 5 company other than family. For step 2, in the data view, I enter the respondent's answer using the number codes, which is 1 to 5 based on their selected legal structure. For example, respondent 1 choose company other than family, so it will be number 5. While respondent 2 choose family partnership, so it will be number 2. For the step 3, after entering the data, I went to analyze descriptive statistic and frequency. After that, there will be pop-up windows, and then I move the A3, which is the full question I type, what is the legal structure of the business, into the variable box. And then I check the display frequency table, and then I click OK. Lastly is step 4, which is SPSS will generate a frequency table that shows frequency, which is number of responses, percent based on the total cases, valid percent based on the non-missing responses, and 4 cumulative percent, which add up the valid percentage.
My name is Lovely Jane Freddy Ibing, and my metric number is BB22111158. So today I'm going to explain about the legal structure of businesses data. So based on the data, the most common legal structure among businesses is partnership with non-family members, which is making up 28% of valid response. This suggests that many business owners prefer collaboration with external partner to benefit from shared sources, expertise, and risk. Following that, family partnership and companies with non-family members are equally common at 20% each, showing a balance between trust-based and formal structure. Family companies account for 18%, indicating that family involvement remains important, especially within structured companies. Sole proprietorship are the least common at just 14%, like due to their limited growth potential and full personal liability and restricted access to capital. While they offer a simplicity and control, this benefit may not outweigh the risk involved. Overall, the finding shows a preference for collaborative, protected, and scalable structure that support shared decision-making and reduce individual risk, offering more opportunities for growth.
Assalamualaikum, I am Siti Nur Fatima binti Sanuddin. The last one is A4, which is the scale. This section explains about the employee and the branch. What is the scale of this company in terms of number, employee, and branches, if any? So, as you can see, in our data analysis, we already key in all the data from respondent, which is 80 respondent. Data collected from 80 respondent provide insight into the size of the company, the workforce measured by the number of employees. Although various terms were used, such employee, staff, people, and work, these all refer to the same thing, which is employees. After standardizing these terms, we can see that the companies range widely in size, very small business with fewer than 10 employees to large organization with more than 300.
The data we gathered asked respondents to indicate the number of employees in their companies. While they use different words like staff, people, and works, we standardize all of these terms to mean employees. So from the response, we observe a wide range in company size from as small as 6 employees to as many as 300 employees. The largest company in the dataset had 300 employees, mentioned by one respondent, and two others put their companies had over 200 employees, making them a part of the large company. Next, the number of 135 employees appeared 3 times, making it the most frequently mentioned. Other commonly reported sizes include 100, 143, and 86 employees. Each have twice response. This suggests that many of the respondents work in mid-sized companies. For the smallest company had 6 employees, and other report small number like 11, 13, 15, 16, and 18 employees. The number of 18 was mentioned twice, showing that the small companies are also present in our sample. Overall, the data reflect a diverse mix of company size, which is small, medium, large, and there was no heavy concentration in any one size category. This diversity shows a wide representation of company scale in our respondent pool.